Okay, here we are in the last video of the week, last video of the chapter, Word Chapter 5, Skill 5.12, creating envelopes and labels. So we created our mail merge letter, and now let's say we want to print out envelopes. Maybe your printer can print right onto envelopes, you can feed them through there, or maybe you're going to print labels, sticky labels to put on envelopes so you can mail all of these out. What you want to do there is use the mail merge feature again, and you're going to print in either envelopes or labels. Your book kind of walks you through printing envelopes in a little more detail. I'm going to go ahead and do labels just to kind of show you that end. To create a labels document, you go to the Mailings tab. We're going to do another Start Mail Merge. This time, instead of selecting letters, we'll select labels. When I do that, this little dialog box comes up. We tell it where it's going to be printed to. My printer only has one option. Well, yeah, one option there. And then you select your label vendors. Most often you're going to be using Avery labels, but there's a number of different labels you can select from. Your label sheet or the box of labels that you have will tell you what those are. I select Avery US labels. Scroll down, let me see here. A lot of different options. The one that I have used most often is your 5160 Easy Peel address labels. So you'll look on your box, you'll see what they're called, what the product number is on there. Select them, hit OK. We got that in there. Now we go ahead and select our recipient list. This time, instead of a new list, we're not going to recreate the list we already created for our letters. We're going to use an existing list. Click on it, find your list, my list right here. When I select it, open. Now it's using that list. You can see it puts in the next record in there, and that's where each of the labels will go according to the specifications of the label sheet that you've selected. Remember, we selected the Avery 5160. So those next records are specifically placed to print your labels where there'll be labels on the sheet that you've selected. Now what I want to do here is I can just simply click address block. Again, select the address block the way we did before. One thing that's important to remember here is after you put the address block in, go ahead and hit update labels. What that's going to do is take whatever's in this first label and place it in after the next record in all the other ones. And basically that's filling in your label sheet. Just like with the mail merge, I can hit preview results, and you can see there I have my labels. If I had more, if I had 10,000 people here, it would fill in all of those. Same way we print with the mail merge letters. Go to print documents, and you can print those out. Make sure your labels are in your printer when you do, but that's basically how you print labels using mail merge in Word. That is the end of our chapter. That is the end of our lesson. Your code word here is going to be HAT, H-A-T.